तो दिखाइए सर। Log into your drive, clustering. कहाँ से? माँ आपने कुछ फोल्डर बनाया? Where they went? They went at home. मैंने क्या बनाया है? तो कहते हो माँ आंसर दो बटन प्रेस करता ना। ओके कर दो। थैंक यू। गाइस आप लोग जो फेल थे मॉक में, आपने रीमॉक की डेट पूछी मैडम को? मैडम ने कुछ बोला क्या? बताना है। देखो मेरा एक सेकंड चेक करता हूँ। Guys, log into your drive. Okay, go to clustering, k-means folder, rerun the model. Download the file, run the model. After that, I'll start the explanation. Guys, done running. Guys, run the code done for everyone. start with the explanation and starting with the K-means. Just one second. Guys, just one time rate your H cluster. Just go through the point of H cluster. Okay. Same point will replicate in K-means. Just read H cluster and read your equivalent distance. Just read one time the formula. Okay. Nice. Guys, one second. K-means, correct? Okay. Guys, concept will take 30 minutes for you. 20 minutes in Python. Okay. Within 1 hour, we'll complete your K-means. It's a very simple topic. Okay. Anyone found any complexity in K-means? Just inform me. Point number 1. Make sure, guys, you should be confident on Euclidean distance formulas. Because now we will not solve again same formulas multiple times. Okay. Any one of your friend coming? Okay. Okay. Guys, in H cluster, so what happened? Prior in the world, your hierarchical cluster was invented. Okay. Later, after certain years, one scientist invented K-means. So K-means is the latest version of clustering. The base of K-means come from H cluster. That's the reason you first learn this one. Okay. Now, guys, what is the meaning of hierarchical clustering means? What is the meaning of hierarchy? Here we have structure, sequence format. Okay. In clustering, we make groups. How do you find groups, guys? By finding similarities. How we find they're similar or not? By checking their distance. So wherever the distance is minimum, that minimum is called as linkage. So wherever we have a minimum distance, that data points we club and make one group. We keep on doing this process until everyone will come in one group. This approach is called agglomerative approach. Clear? Anyone have any question? So data, similarities, distance, minimum. Same rule applicable over here. Same rule applicable in KNN also. Over there also we check the minimum value by the rank. Okay. Guys, what is the meaning of means? Anyone? Mean is what? Guys, as I said, clustering is unsupervised learning algorithm. Okay. Okay. So K means here we say that it is unsupervised. When we say unsupervised, this indicates we have only X variable. In K means we need to calculate distance. So we require data has to be numbers. This is a rule. Okay. Mean means average. Can I say mean is nothing but a topic of central tendency? What is the meaning of central tendency, guys? Central value. Means I need to find a value such a way that it has to be a central and which can represent entire column. So I can say that average age of a student in a class is 21. So anyone who wants to take admission and want to come and sit in this class has to be age of 21. So can I say that 21 represent entire class? So mean is a value which represents entire class. As you said, it's a central value. So can we call this a centroid? Ye clear ho gaya, guys? Now K means how many groups you want to make. If I say I want K value as 2, so how many groups? 2 groups. If I say K as 3, 3 groups. Clear? Anyone have any question? Please ask. This definition. I'll be drawing some diagram, guys. See the concept, understand it, and later you can draw. Okay. Nobody will draw right now because I'm changing diagram multiple times. Guys, what is the meaning of correlation? What is the meaning of collinearity? Padho. How many people do revision before coming to the class? Only one person. I'll give you a guarantee, Uma, you will get placed before your syllabus is complete. People who don't do revision, guys, it depends on you when you want to get a placement. Okay. Once, so points एक जैसे बनाते confusion ना हो जाए. Point number 1, every data point is data point. What we have in cluster? every data point is clustered over there. Here, every data point is data point. First difference between H cluster and K means. Here we have X1, here we have X2. We cannot take any Y variable because it is unsupervised. ये clear हो गया? Okay. Guys, I'm writing a random coordinates just to explain you. If I say this is 2 and this is 3, what is the coordinate? 2, 3. Clear? Imagine now, I want to make K as 3. K3 means, guys, 3 groups. How I decided it's 3 value, Priyanka? Randomly. Point number 1, we take K value 3 as random. I'll teach you how to decide the K value also. So currently it is random. Okay. So now imagine, guys, okay, you are standing in the football ground. Okay. I have given a ball to Priyanka to throw anywhere. So where she can throw any direction. Agree? So if this is a ground, okay, she's standing over here. Okay. She has to throw a ball. Okay. Let's say she throw a ball in this direction. A ball can stop over here. If the force is higher, the ball can stop over here. Clear? Same way, if I say K as 3, so what I'm trying to do, I am throwing 3 centroid randomly. Just taking a concept to explain you, okay? कितने centroid throw किया हमने? 3. Why 3? Because K value is 3. ये clear हो गया? This is centroid number 1, 2, 3. Centroid means average value. So हमने 3 average value ले लिया है और उसको throw किया. Any question, please ask. We can throw anywhere, guys. I have taken random position. Okay. Value is also random. Position is also random. Now, guys, I want to know that which data points is going in which centroid. Okay. Now, understand what is the meaning of centroid for us as a layman. Guys, have you seen in colleges we have some toppers in school? Imagine you have a parent meeting. There is one topper, agree? Second topper, third topper. And we are average student. I am an average student in my school. I got 60%. Okay. Now, when your parents come and see you and topper, what they imagine, what they think, what they expect. We should become topper like him. Sharma ji ke bete. Correct. Should become a topper in a class. Okay. Agree? Every parent force you to become like him. So can I say topper is the benchmark for entire class? So how many benchmark we have? Topper 1, topper 2, topper 3. So we have 3 centroid. These are benchmark for entire data. I want every data should become similar to topper. So if I want similar, how we check similar, guys? By distance. So what I will compare centroid 1 with another data points. With all data point, guys. Wherever the distance is minimum, we club. We group them. Clear? The way I'm comparing S1 with all, same way I'll compare with S2 with all. Agree? Same way I'll compare S3 with all data point, guys. Okay. There is not a rule we'll compare only one data point. We'll compare with every data points. ये clear हो गया? Wherever the distance is minimum, they will get club. Let me draw a diagram for you. Let's say that for this one, this is minimum. For this one, this is minimum. Okay. Or we can say this one. for this. ये clear हो गया. This is a scenario, guys. Position. How many groups we have? 1, 2, 3. Position number 1, where we throw first time. In first group, how many we have? Second group, third group, total we have 12 data points. Gayatri, any question? You're looking at the laptop, any question? Yes, you're watching from there. Now, guys, question comes when a Priyanka throw a ball, the ball come on position number 1, 2, and 3. She throw how many balls? 3 balls. The question comes, why only on this position? यहीं पे क्यों? ये बॉल यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं थ्रो किया? कैच प्रियंका ऐसे क्यों थ्रो किया? यहाँ पे क्यों? यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं? Why you want to give priority to this position? Okay, to tackle the biasness. Biasness means there are people who call athletics people, Olympic people. Their throw are perfect. Agree? Because they do practice. Priyanka is not a practice person, she is a fresher. So can they 3 may, she may throw randomly anywhere? Question comes, why on this position? To tackle that, we use something known as iteration. Okay. Iteration is used to control bias. Bias means this position is not important for me. It's come random. Okay, what I'll do next? I'll change my position. Prior it was coming over here. Now I change to come over here. This will shuffle over here and this will come over here. So this will come as your 1. This will become your 2. This will become your 3. Position change, guys. I say iteration has to be done 4 times. So we move how many times now? Second. How many times we have to change the position? 4 times. In second times, when I change my position, again I will compare distance. Agree? Can I say here I will have minimum distance? Only 1 point. Agree? So in the second position, first cluster have only 1. Second have 6. Total number of rows will never change. Ye clear ho gaya, guys? Next one. How many times we need to keep on changing? 4 times, because iteration is 4. It will change and come over here. This will come over here and this went over here. So this is your S1 changing position, S2, S3. Now clear. Again, can we compute distance, guys? 1 point. 2 groups. 3 groups. So how many times we change the position now? 3rd times. First group, how many rows? Again, I'll change position 4th time. Agree? I'm just writing random numbers, guys. Okay. 3. Let's say 4, 4, 4. Clear? To avoid confusion. 4, 5, 3. ये clear हो गया? How many position we have to change? 4 times, because iteration is 4. Question comes, which is the best position? Where should my centroid stop the processing? Okay. So now look at any one of the position or anywhere where we have maximum data point coming in one group. What is the position? Which data centroid? centroid 2 have maximum data points coming in one group. So the process stops when one centroid take maximum data. And that position is best for us. Till you're clear. Any question, please ask. Which one? Iteration हम decide करेंगे. Iteration की value we will decide. Software will never decide. Okay. K value we will decide. Software will not decide. Take 1,000, take 10,000, take 100, 20, depends upon a laptop. If your laptop processor is less, it will consume more time than wait. If you take processor 10,000 times, so you have to wait for a time to process. If you take 10 times, iteration work faster. It depends on our situation, how much iteration I want. Iteration is used so that we can remove bias. Bias means every position is equal to me. Out of all position, I select the best one because one centroid have taken maximum data. ये clear हो गया guys? Centroid तो randomly है ना, वो कहीं पे भी होंगे. Final centroid will be printed for you. So best क्या है? Position number 2. तो यहाँ पे जो centroid की position होगी, वो value will be finally printed in your Python. वो आपको फाइनल पोजीशन मिल जाएगा, वो वैल्यू मिलेगी. Any question, please ask. From my distance check करो, go up to 10 times decimal. Whichever is smallest, over that it will go. You have 1.12323 and so on. 1.123009. You go up to n decimal, wherever it is small, it will go in that. One data point will never come in A group also and B group also. This will never happen. Means one data point will never come in group 1 and group 2. Either it will be in any one only. मतलब एक डेटा पॉइंट एक ही ग्रुप में जाएगा. एक डेटा पॉइंट दो ग्रुप में प्रेजेंट नहीं हो सकता. Yes, please. Minimum. दो पोजीशन में दोनों में सेम कैसे हो सकता है? या तो दोनों ओवरलैप कर रहे हो, एक ही पॉइंट है, वो दोनों एक ही पॉइंट होंगे ना. अब उसी पॉइंट को उसी से कंपेयर कर रहे हो. हाँ, उन्होंने भी यही पूछा, उन्होंने अलग वे से पूछा. belongs to the same team of UMA, upcoming members. ठीक है. सो अगर एक डेटा पॉइंट या तो ग्रुप 1 में जाएगा या तो ग्रुप 2 में, दोनों का इक्वल डिस्टेंस कभी नहीं होगा. Because they change random, na, the position cannot be equal. Clear? Any question in this concept can ask, please. Because I need to increase the level now. So how many points is done? K value, centroid, okay, and distance. Iteration to remove bias and send to select the best one. This row, last one, next one, question. Sub value means the number of rows है ना, वो तो equal हो सकते हैं. Simple way. Get a 1%. गायत्री बाहर आ जाओ. अच्छा ठीक है, आप लोग आप आ जाओ, यहाँ आ जाओ, आप बैठो. And madam you. These are 3 centroid in the class. अब वहाँ के तो मैडम आप बीच में, आप पीछे. These are 3 centroid. Can they change the position randomly if I say? Okay, you come on my side. You stand over there, and you come on the second row. Can data point people who going in Uma can come in his group? Uma can go in this group? Uma will go in Gayatri group? So number of rows can be equal, but one row will go in one centroid. Example, let's say Gayatri have taken 5 people. You stand the second row. She has also taken 5 people. You stand over here. Including me, he has also taken 5 people. What we are data points now? Data points can be equal. But I cannot go in this also and this also. I has to be in one centroid. Logic clear हो गया? Thank you. That's it. अगर आंसर 2 रुपए में बेस्ट में रहेगा, 4 रुपए क्यों वेस्ट करना है? If you're getting answer in 2 rupees, why to spend 10 rupees? तो मिनिमम पे मिल गया तो वो मिनिमम पे आके स्टॉप कर जाएगा. दोनों का पोजीशन सेम रहेगा ना. You are saying position number 5 पे 651 है. Okay. If this centroid, as such, we cannot check accuracy over here because we do not have y variable. I'll teach that how to decide the number of groups. Okay. Now, in 2 only, if I'm getting a best answer, this iteration will not be done for you. वो फाइंड नहीं कर पाओगे. But that is based on centroid. लेकिन ऐसा आंसर क्लास होने के चांसेस बहुत रेयर होते हैं. Okay. Shall I move to next level? The question comes from online also. Good question. How we decide the number of groups? As I have taken k value as 3. This I have taken randomly. So how to find the optimal value of k? Okay. K fold comes when we have y. Accuracy check करके ना. यहाँ पे तो y है नहीं. तो k fold कैसे यूज होगा? नहीं होगा ना. हाँ. There is a method called elbow chart. Elbow chart. Have you seen anytime elbow, guys? Look at your hand. Elbow है ना? सबके पास है? Thank God. Let's take a small hypothetical situation. So today we have, let's say Nikita. Nikita is no, Priyanka. Priyanka wants to build a chair for study. To make a chair, she has to give a contract. Some carpenters. Carpenter number 1, carpenter number 2. You two people are carpenter. Imagine. He say, I'll make a chair, give me 800 rupees. And बहुत तारीफें की. ठीक है. Second person say, I'll make a chair for you, give me 1000 rupees. इसने उससे ज्यादा तारीफ की. ठीक है. चेयर की भी और कस्टमर की भी. ठीक है. According to you, Priyanka should give projects to whom? Why? ठीक है. मतलब कॉस्ट लो है, आउटपुट सेम आएगा. So lower the cost, better the answer. So why to pay more if I'm getting the same output? दोनों same material use कर रहे हैं. देखिए changes नहीं है material में, raw material में no changes. No change in glue also. Machine is also same. Tell you clear. So scenario say if I'm getting the same output in less rupees, why to pay the more amount of money? ये clear है? ऐसे ही करोगे हमेशा या C2 करोगे? C1 करोगे ना? Confirm Priyanka? Remember this concept, guys. I'll be using this in analysis. So we have to make a chart called as an elbow. Okay. Let me draw a point. What is the meaning of variance, guys? Spread of standard deviation. Spread of data from mean. Means how much data is away from mean. Guys, I have taken a theoretical diagram. Okay. K value, group number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. मैडम ड्रॉ नहीं करना है, theory बाकी है लिखना. And next is your variance. Whenever you have a full data, guys, whatever variance you have, that is your data variance. Let's say I have 1200. One group means all data in one group. If I make two groups, so group 1 and group 2, here I have written as 500, 300, 0. Okay. Now, if I make two groups, do we have difference in group 1 and group 2? Yeah. Do we have difference in 2 and 3? Do we have difference in 3 and 4? Difference है. इसका वेरिएंस कितना है? 4 का कितना होगा? ठीक है, मैंने पेन पेपर पे ड्रॉ नहीं किया है, एग्जैक्ट लाइन नहीं है. एंड राइट हो गया. Variance is how much? Okay. I have written the variance on the line. If I make 4 groups, how much variance I reduce? 4 groups, now K means group. If I make 4 groups, how many variance I'm getting? 300. If I make 6 groups, 300. If I make 3 groups, so why to make a 4 group of getting a same answer? ज्यादा ग्रुप क्यों बनाने हैं जब आंसर सेम है? तो where should I stop? The best answer is कंप्यूट करके चेक करोगे. हाँ, तो ये look, this structure format look like a elbow shape. That's the reason we call this as elbow chart. This K value, to identify the best value of K, we use elbow chart. To select elbow chart, the rule made by the scientist is lower the number of K, lower the number of variance. Wherever there is just 2 point interact, that point is the best value for K for you. Clear? Any question, please ask. Concept clear, okay, guys? Okay. Now, K value, first we take random. If you don't want to go with random, go with elbow chart. Now, coming to H cluster. In hierarchical clustering, how we find the number of groups? वहां में कुछ diagram draw किया था. Dendrogram help us to decide the number of groups in H cluster. In K means we use elbow chart. ये clear हो गया? Next point. Okay. What we do? We compute distance. Wherever distance is minimum, we club them. The extra point over here is we have iteration. Over there, we don't have iteration. That is the only key difference between H cluster and K means. Logic clear? Okay. Draw this. identifying the best value of K in K means. So we have three methods. The best one is your elbow chart. Guys, ये theoretical chart है, okay? School level chart, college level chart. Reality में ऐसा exact shape नहीं मिलेगा. Yeah. How much we win? Okay. Guys, go to your drive, download the file. Okay, run the code. Guys, open this file. Guys, coming to our topic, 15 minutes for explanation, max to max in Python. Okay. 5 minutes for data understanding. Have you heard a company called TripAdvisor? It's one of the American online companies where we can go for your holiday packages, hotel, restaurant, and so on. Like in India, we have Make My Trip in India. In US, we have TripAdvisor. This is MNC company, which is there in multiple countries. Okay. Point number one, understand the data, how we collect it. I have fetched this data from this company, okay, so which is called web scraping. That data is shared with you. Point number one, let's say we have one customer who wants to become a rich person. Okay, classroom mein kiya. Okay, we have one person is very rich, Akash. After every 15 days, he planned to go any places, new places. Okay. Point number one, let's say category one, he visit to restaurant. The day number one. Chalo. By using TripAdvisor app, he found which is the best restaurant and he visit. When he visit to the restaurant, he gives ratings. For this particular restaurant, he has given rating as 3. What is the scale of rating, guys? 1 to 5. In our case, we have taken 1 to 4. 0 means bad, 4 means excellent. He is rating as 3. Tomorrow, day 2, a very rich person go every day. So again, he went to the new restaurant. Okay. And given rating as 4. Third day, these people go every time, new chef, given rating as 2. Can we compute average of this? Per category wise, our category is restaurant. Per user, per category, we have taken average rating. So what is the average value for this? 3. So data कैसे create किया है? Akash, restaurant category, and value will be 3. Same way, Akash can visit to different categories also, guys. He can go to theater, movies. He can go to museums multiple times, and we have taken their average ratings. That data I have given to you. Data clear? What is category 1? Here we have taken average rating, user feedback. Feedback is your rating. Second person, dance club, and so on. Total, how many categories we have taken? In categories. Per user, we have taken average rating, guys. Rating scale is from average rating is used again each category per user. Data clear? Any question? Can I say every variable is measured on same scale? सारे same scale पे है ना, because average rating है, feedback है. Clear? So when your data coming on same scale, don't apply scaling. Okay, don't treat outliers because they are measured on same scale. If they are not measured on same scale, you can go for your treatment of scaling and outliers and so on. See. User 1 is Akash and the rating events. This is average rating. Till you clear. How many users data we have? Can I say every user is independent and every category he visit to is also independent? Agree, Akash? I'm waiting for you, no? Because you are user number 1. User number 2 is Sarang. User number 3, let's say we have Rupali. User number 4, we have Priyanka. And user number 5, Siddesh. We have 5 different rich people, rich user. And their average rating. Is clear ho gaya, guys? Now what I do, I don't require user ID for analysis. It is just to identify the customer. So I just drop that. I check info. How many rows? Number of columns? 10. Every variable is independent. Data type clear. Variable type clear. Okay. Now our main data was trip advisor DF. I just make a backup copy, guys. Trip final. अपनी एक backup copy है. Trip advisor DF as a main data. This is the data we can see. Who is user number 1? User number 2? User number 3? 4? 5? Siddesh. Remember this 5 people, huh? Don't forget. Trip advisor DF as a main data. I say values. So values means only this number will come without header. Clear. I say we have data coming in array. Now looking at this data, tell me how many groups should I make? 3 groups. Okay. 5 someone say. How do you find 5? तो 5 कैसे find किया? 4 क्यों नहीं? So looking at data, guys, initially nobody can say how many groups is best. It is an experiment. To find the best value, we use elbow. I've written a small for loop, guys, on screen. SSE. I make an empty list. Clear. SSE full form is sum of squares of error. KS, things start from 1 to 6. So KS will have value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ये clear हो गया, guys? SSE के empty list है. Okay. KS will go in. Okay. What is the K value now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a for loop. So all the values has to be run. I want to run. K means number of cluster for K. What is the first value of K? 1. Run one group in the model. Apply the model on sample. From the model, give me variance, which is in here. Assign in SSE. K2. Again, run the model. Okay. Fit, apply on sample. Give me the variance. So when K was 1, how much is the variance? When K is 2, how much is the variance? When K is 3, ये clear हो गया? Now why we stop at this, guys? ये 5 क्यों है? Because K values are 1 to 5. I just convert this into the diagram of elbow chart. ऐसे कुछ दिखता है? Now, according to you, how many groups you want to make? You tell me. The difference between 1 and 2 is very large. So 2 is possible. 2 and 3. Yes. 3 and 4. 4 and 5. Can I say we have a constant performance after 3? So now it is your opinion, guys. Either you make 2 or either you make 3. After 2 onwards. It depends on you. Either you make 2 or 3. We cannot give a justification because we cannot have accuracy. Point number 1. Second, if you want to give a justification to the business, you can say that the difference between 1 and 2 variance is very high. This indicates 2 groups are not homogeneous. 2 groups होंगे वो unequal होंगे. In 2 and 3 also we have difference, guys. How much difference we have? 120. This one? 90. So can I say year till year we have the high difference? We should go till 3. But the point how I selected. I've taken K value as 3. Now iteration. How many you want? 100 चाहिए? Take care, keep 100. You can change to 1,000, 10,000, depends on you. I have taken 100. So there has to be 3 centroid. And centroid has to keep on processing 100 times changing position. Assign in model 2. Model 2 fit also and predict for my sample data. In final trip, add a new column called custom. This index number start from 0. Then we have 1 and we have 2. Clear? Who is user number 1? Akash. User number 2, Sarang. So can I say that Sarang and Akash, they belong to same group? And unfortunately, they are sitting next to each other also. The distance are very less. Okay, sure. As I mentioned, guys, centroid will keep on processing where it stops. When any one centroid have maximum data points, and we will have only a centroid last position, final one. Rest other will not be printed. How many X we have? How many X, guys? 10X. So how many centroid we make? कितने centroids हमने पास किए थे? 3. Centroid number 1, centroid number 2, centroid number 3. In each centroid, if you count, guys, we have 10 values. Because we have 10 variables. If you remember the formula of Euclidean distance, anyone can say square root of a, or we can say x1 minus a square plus x2 minus b square. Now we have how many x? x3 minus c square, x4 minus d square, till so on, till 10. Clear? Because Euclidean distance work for multi-dimension. ऐसा कोई रूल नहीं है, multi-dimension है, more than one. Either 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 40, 50, depends on you. ये clear हो गया? Okay. I'll prove in maths, guys, how it calculates the distance also for you. Okay. As I mentioned, process stop when any one group take maximum data points. You see? Max, second max, and third max. I'll open my file. Okay, 1 second. On screen for 5 minutes, guys. Okay. Akash, Sarang, Kapali, Priyanka. What is spelling right? SID? HASS. Clear? Now, guys, here we have this 5 users and their average ratings for 10 parameters. Clear? Anyone have any question can say? How many centroid we have taken? centroid. And these are my centroid value. Let me copy and paste, guys, in one Excel file. Okay. I'm just doing copy. I'm pasting. Guys, you can compare same number I have taken, 0.88. I just arrange in array format. I copy this. Okay. I just pasted in my Excel file. As I mentioned, first centroid will compare distance with every data points. Yes. Okay. On screen. Who was the first centroid for us? Name? Neeraj. Correct? Neeraj. No? Second was on Aarti. And it's asked you, okay, correct? Then we have Gayatri. Any question, guys? So we have three centroid. Write the name. हम यहाँ पे लिख लेंगे. First centroid was Neeraj. Second centroid we have taken as Aarti and Gayatri. I don't change the technical name, guys. I'll keep same as it is in my file. So as I mentioned, I'll compare distance of Neeraj with every data points. Formula is, can you see? This row with this row. You don't see the formula, just here I'm comparing. Centroid 1 is fixed. I'm just changing the position of comparison. The formula is same, guys. Square root of something only I've written. You can see from here. Square root of 0.93 minus 0.89 square plus 1.8 minus 1.26 square. Same way I've done over there. And I've taken a square root. You want to cross check for one number? Yes. Do on pen paper. If you want to cross check for one cell, you can do 0.98. Sorry. You can compare with this one. Compare Akash data with Neeraj. You have to write like this way over here. 0.93 minus 0.89 square plus and so on. Guys, एक value solve करो. Do for 5 rows and you can do addition ना. Square root बाद में solve ले लीजिए. पहले square कर लीजिए. मैं copy करके paste कर दूं. समझने के लिए इजी रहेगा. आकाश versus Neeraj. This is the data. ये आंसर्स है, कंपेयर कीजिए. What we do? Akash minus yes. First I do subtraction. Then we do square. Let's cross check. Are you getting same or not? After differencing in square, then I do sum. Then I take square root. This is your subtraction minus. This is your square, sum, square root. Anyone can do in the calculator, no? Scientific calculator and cross check. Excel is correct always. You just have to cross check it for yourself. I know. Many training. How many have done the solving for 5 rows for the 5 cell? Answers match हो रहे हैं? 2.77. अब बिकॉज आपके इसमें ना डेसिमल नहीं होते, मेरे इसमें बहुत डेसिमल्स होते हैं ना, मेरे इसमें डेसिमल्स बहुत होते हैं, तो you will come somewhere close to 2 point only. Okay, so here we have screen. Come to the conclusion. We compare first centroid with every data points. We have their distance. Okay. The way I compare first centroid with every data points, can we compare second centroid, guys? What is the second centroid name? Aarti. I'm comparing Aarti with Akash. Second, again, I'm comparing Aarti with Sarang. Can you see the cell which is selected? You can see in the calculation sheet. Our second centroid is fixed. Only I'm comparing with second, I'm changing with customers, nothing else. Clear? The way I compare first customer and second customer with every centroid, I compare third centroid with every data points. Clear okay, guys? Anyone have any question? The method which we use to calculate distance is square Euclidean distance. Now we have Akash. For Akash, where we have the smallest distance, guys? This one? Agree. For Sarang, for Rupali, for Priyanka, for Siddesh. Clear ho gaya? So can I say that index number start from where, guys? 0. Third means 2. This 2. And first means if I give the naming ceremony, okay, I can say that centroid Akash and Sarang come in third centroid. Then Rupali and Priyanka come in second centroid. Sorry, they come in first one. ये clear हो गया? This is naming ceremony I've done. Okay. Compare the further this 5 rows with over here. 2 2 0 0 1. ये answers है हमारे भी. This is from Python. Proof हो गया guys? Can I say that Akash and Sarang are similar? Rupali and Priyanka are similar, and Siddesh. Logic clear? So can I say now I know that which customer is belongs to which group? So what I'll do that? I'll pick up user ID and custom it. This column I assign as submission, export in CSV and submit to business. Your work is done. Prior we don't have knowledge. Now we know which people are similar. Based on that, we can give him discount for specific restaurant or any category. Any question, guys? I have done justification of Python with Excel. But the main thing is what happened. Python don't give you this distance number. Python only give you the final one. Any question, please ask. Online students, any doubts? Students, any doubt? किसका? हमने कैसे फाइंड किया? डिस्टेंस है, करेक्ट? में से मिनिमम डिस्टेंस कहाँ पे है? Let me zoom for you. Now, for Akash, tell me where we have the minimum distance. Correct? And we have made 3 groups. The value is 3. So the number will be 0, 1, 2. So your answer will come as 2. Sarang, smallest distance, 2. Rupali, smallest distance, 0. Priyanka, 0. Siddesh, 1. This is your cluster. Because as you said, we compute distance between every data point and centroid. We select that point where we have minimum distance. If there is a minimum, we club them, no? Process याद है कुछ? ऐसे किया था K-means भी, cluster भी. We make data points. We throw centroid. We check distance. Wherever minimum, we group them. Any question, please ask, guys. Can we compute distance of category? Can we use K-means over there? Male female को 0-1 करोगे तो 0-1 मेल और फीमेल ही है ना? इसका नेचर नहीं बदलेगा. You don't want to see M and F. You want to see 0 and 1. That's the only difference. आपके ऊपर है. If a company say I want to give a discount of 5%, 15 and 25, how many groups you will make? If they say I want to give only 2 discount, 2 groups. But this number of groups, when business give, it's okay. If business does not give, we take the help of elbow chart. Any question? Siddesh, Gayatri, Abdul, for you, Priyanka, clear for everyone? Okay. Go for a break. After break, we'll continue. Just 15 minutes, come by 1. Okay, once again, yes, Gauri, how we make iteration and how many data points will go in which group? So iteration, Gauri, we decide. Yes. एक दिन बोलो प्लीज। फ्राइडे को ऑफ है तो डेटा का देखते हैं, मैं सोचता हूँ कैसे करेंगे। ऑफ है लेकिन आंसर्स मिल सकते हैं ना, वेयर इन द डिजिटल वर्ल्ड ना। हाँ मैं तो रहूंगा लेकिन आई विल गेट द आंसर बाय मेल और बाय Zoom meeting by 5 minutes. Okay. Gauri, can you speak, please? Iteration, Gauri, we decide how many times the centroid have to be moved. Okay.
तो सर हम उसमें यही मतलब लॉजिक लगा सकते हैं ना कि किस ग्रुप में कितने डेटा पॉइंट्स आएंगे।
नहीं, ये लॉजिक का कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है। इटरेशन का सिर्फ इतना यूटिलाइजेशन है कि सेंट्रॉइड कितनी बार मूव करेगा, पॉइंट नंबर 1। सेकेंड, data points going in which group depends upon the minimum distance. It does not depends upon the iteration. मतलब जहां पे डिस्टेंस स्मॉलेस्ट होगा वो डेटा पॉइंट वहां पे जाएगा वो ग्रुप में।
ओके और हम अभी जो कल का हायरार्चिकल क्लस्टरिंग और इस क्लस्टर में हमने मिसिंग वैल्यूज और आउटलायर्स को ट्रीटमेंट क्यों नहीं किया सर?
क्योंकि प्रेजेंट नहीं है ना, अगर प्रेजेंट होगे तो करना होगा। because I have already teach you how to treat missing color as an outlier. That's the reason I have not replicated again.
Okay, sir.
And Gauri, keep a habit of doing discussion. It's feel good for me also. At least someone responds from the online.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Any other question, please?
No, sir.
Thank you. Take a break. Okay, 15-20 minutes. Guys, write the first 2 points, the terminology. Okay, let me zoom in for you. And there's inside that A and B also. Till the formulas. This formulas is of covariance. So prior in the world, covariance concept was invented. After certain years, scientists modify this formula and convert it to correlation. So covariance was the first invention, correlation is the next. If you've seen in correlation, we have direction and percentage. Direction come from covariance. Percentage come from correlation. And everyone? नहीं सिर्फ यहाँ तक फॉर्मूले तक. Once you write till formulas, after formulas, once you solve this example, you will be getting this type of matrix in output. Okay, write this formula. Done, everyone? Yes, sir. Okay. Guys, only do not write this matrix. I'm repeating, only write the matrix. Okay. Internet is using personal one or marketers one? आज तारीख शादी होगी आपको कितना ठीक आप कर सकते हो. Write this. Okay. Once you're done till the matrix, inform me. Okay. Guys, only write which is in a square box. We will be using each and every concept in Python for this. So write it properly because we need to cross check with notes. Scroll down. Draw this. This is the same diagram of correlation which we have drawn prior. Draw again. I'm repeating. It is the same diagram of scatter plot, a correlation plot only. But over here now we are using covariance instead of correlation. Guys, second last topic, right faster. Guys, this is the last one. Done, everyone? If you're done for the day, we can.